Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray, brought to you proudly by Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency, Barton Power Sports, Sportsman's Warehouse, and Best Care Home Services.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray. And I was a little ahead of myself. Johnny McFarland is in the building. He's a little early. We're going to talk to Johnny in just a few minutes about WIHEC. And what is WIHEC?
Youth Hunt Education Challenge.
And that's right, and it's coming up in July. Thank you, Gene Smith, for filling me in on that. And Charlie Covington is here, too, on 5th Saturday when these guys step in here on this June the 30th. And as I said, this is one of those times when July 4th falls on a Wednesday, which I hate. People are doing firecrackers for 8 days.
Yeah, used to have a good long weekend. Now it breaks it up.
Well, it breaks it up unless you work for a company that gives you some time off.
That's true.
Of course, if you work for the district attorney office, you probably off for
all
next week for Johnny over there. Now, he's shaking his head. Well, I'll take care of that. And
that may not be true.
We'll talk to Amy about that, okay? Yeah.
There we go.
Hey, so we're going to talk a little, not only a safe boating with this young lady here, but also about something that the Arkansas Game and Fish Boating Division has done for 6 or 7 years, which I think is really a great idea to hook up to one of my favorite companies, and that's Sonic. I have spent a lot of time at Sonic.
Yes, sir.
Not just pushing the button, but eating, And,
good hamburger.
And I love happy hour. That's a true happy hour.
Oh, yeah.
These are not happy hours at these other places, okay? My true happy hour is
half price.
Half price is sodas.
Yes, right.
And things like that. But really happy to have on Outdoors with Larry Ray. I'm not. She's really a captain, but I'm going to just call her Stephanie Weatherington. She's the boating law administrator for the state of Arkansas. She's been 23 years with the Arkansas Game and Fish, and 15 years as the boating law administrator. Good morning, Stephanie.
Good morning, Mr. Larry. How are you?
I am doing great. Always like to talk to you. I know this is an important time for you and your crew, just as it is in Tennessee and North Mississippi and all of our folks in the Mid-South area as we come into this extended holiday season, because we're almost a double weekend what we have here. And I know that you, as a past president of the executive board of the National Association of Boating Law Administrators, and you guys have done something for the past 6 or 7 years. I can't remember how many years, but what I think is really cool, no pun intended.
No pun intended.
Yeah, that you've come up with the sweetest citations an angler can ask for this summer. Tell us what you guys do.
Yes, sir. Well, for like you said, about the past 6-7 years, we've partnered with Sonic, and can't say enough good things about Sonic. They have really stepped up to the plate and really helped us out. They give our officers that work out on the water, and they're out there right now, they give our officers 10,000 ice cream citations.
Wow.
10,000.
These are citations that when the officer finds a young person doing something right, like wearing their life jacket, they're going to actually issue them a citation for a free ice cream cone at Sonic.
All right.
Is that not cool?
That's
Is that
cool.
not cool? Yeah. And tell us, how did this develop? I mean, I know you were sitting around, it was a hot day in July, and you said, I think I'll have an ice cream, and you're in Sonic, and you say to the waitress, hey, can I get 10,000 certificates from you? Talk a little bit about how this came about, because I think that's a great story.
Well, it was, we tried to come up with something to promote life jacket wear, not only for kids but everybody. We always like to reward kids for doing something good behavior. We've done cookies from McDonald's and Subway in the past, but that was just a one-time deal, and I think Sonic kind of got wind of that, and one of their district reps actually contacted me and said, "Hey, we'd like to partner with you guys. What can we do, and how many do you need?" And it was just simply, I said, "Well, I don't know. Can you do 10,000?" They said, "No problem whatsoever."
Oh my goodness.
So every year for the last 6-7 years, they've given us 10,000 ice cream citations, and it's just been a great partnership.
So you're talking about 600,000 possible Sonic coupons given away, and what's the reaction?
Well, 60,000.
I mean 60,000. Excuse me, not 600. Yeah, it's early on Saturday morning here, but 60,000. So tell me, what's the reaction that you get from this?
Oh gosh, now. Most of the boaters in Arkansas are
They know about it now. They're
looking
for it.
So,
put your life jacket on, kid.
Yeah, they actually flag us down.
They do.
To come check them.
Yeah.
They'll flag us down, and the kids wanting their citations, and we've even been known to give the parents a couple if they're wearing their life jackets
there
too.
You go.
Oh, bless your heart to do something like this. And well, I know Stephanie, and as we've talked many times to our own Betsy Woods here in Tennessee. This is also a time that you really, you guys roll up your sleeves, all your crews on the water, and one fatality is one too many. Do you know how many fatalities and maybe incidents we've had in Arkansas already this year?
Yes, sir. Unfortunately, we're sitting at 22 accidents right now and 3 fatalities. And
really?
We hope that that's the last of them, but unfortunately, we kind of know better that and usually the 4th of July, that's usually typically the most dangerous weekend on the water because there's so many people out there.
Yeah.
And we can't stress enough, hey, be safe out there and just go enjoy yourselves. Have a good time, but watch for boats around you and don't drink alcohol till you get back to shore and you can do it in safe.
And I know, again, we're talking to Stephanie Weatherington. She is the boating law administrator for the state of Arkansas and the Arkansas Game and Fish. I bet life jackets were probably part of that 3 fatalities that you've got. That I'm amazed how many people. What happens without that life jacket? Yeah.
None of the victims were wearing a life jacket, unfortunately. And it's the same story every year.
Yeah, and you've done this for 15 years, so you look at this and you say, well, I would sure like to have a 0 year. But I hope your job is a tough one. I mean, really, because you take pride in what you do, and I know that 1 fatality is one too many. So I guess you look at this weekend as just hope and pray that that you get that we can get through it. Really, I mean,
absolutely. I kind of grit my teeth and clench and just want to get through it, like you said.
Yeah.
Because we want people to go out and have a great time, but we want you to have that great time year after year after year and have great memories with your family, not bad memories.
And we've got boats now intermingling with jet skis and all
wave
these
runners,
paddle boarders now. And
the
things
paddleboard,
yes,
those kayakers and canoers are a huge part of the boat population now.
And are they the regulations on them? I'm kind of vague on what's what in that. We got the kayak is so popular now, and they're exploding, so to speak. So.
They're relatively inexpensive. You can go get one at Walmart or Bass Pro or wherever and be out on the water that afternoon.
Do you have to have a life jacket?
Yes, sir. In Arkansas, you have to have a life jacket on every vessel.
Okay.
Now, you don't typically have to wear it unless you're 12 years old or younger.
Oh, well, golly, I don't know how anybody could not be on one and not have one on. If you're 100,
I agree with you.
I mean, it just goes with that. And well, I know as we go on this, we got a couple of minutes here. You told me by law, anyone 12 or under must wear a life jacket while in a boat, and which is what you guys encourage. And will there be more boats out this week? Is this the Memorial Day, July 4th, and Labor Day? So, which is the biggest boating weekend?
Oh, by far, July 4th. That's probably the pinnacle of our summer. Everybody's out of school, usually on vacation, and especially now with it falling in the middle of the week, it's going to be a week-long celebration rather than just a 3-day weekend. It's going to be huge.
And we hope that it is a celebration, and not a bad time that something comes up. Stephanie, thank you for being with us this Saturday morning. We appreciate all that you've done in Arkansas. That's my home state. I got a lot of friends that'll be on the water this weekend over at those, whether they're at Greer's Ferry, Norfolk, down on the Gray, all those places like that. But you got to watch out for Bear Creek and Horseshoe and the smaller lakes, Lake Conway. There's 18,000 stumps in Lake Conway. I've hit them all. And so you better have your life jacket on when you're at Lake Conway. Stephanie, thank you, girl. Have a great day,
right,
okay?
Thank you, Miss Larry.
We'll talk to you.
Too.
All right, let's take a break, and we will talk to Johnny Mack, and we will have our poem from Mr. Charles Covington over there as he's looking at it, and we might even find his music. Now, we're going to let you go first, Charles. So we will start it, and then we'll close it out with Johnny because, after you do your poem, it'll be a hard act for Johnny to follow, so we'll do that. We'll be right back with Outdoors with Larry Ray.